I'm looking a little crazy. I just rushed out the door, haven't even brushed my hair. I gotta freshen it up with some dry shampoo because my day 2 hair starts to look greasy. Like it looks fine, but it just looks like it starts to look limp, greasy. Like day 1 hair, it's like flowing. It's like not voluminous, but it's like clean. Like you can just feel that it's clean. And then already day 2, it's like weighted down. And it's not even like my hair is greasy. Like my head just starts producing oils. And don't even tell me to do hair care, because I do hair care. I just have always been this way. Whatever. We're not getting into that. Anyways, ever since, actually, first of all, how are you guys? Happy, beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Guys, I'm feeling really fucking good. Like, at least today. And I felt good yesterday. And I felt good on the weekend. I just had a switch happen in me, a shift, if you will. And I talked about this in my last video. But like my last video, I had like this tower moment, right? And I was really angry and I was really mad. That was on Friday, I think, or Thursday. I think it was Friday. I don't know. And then I had this shift because I took a gummy and I had these revelations. And I actually feel a difference within me. Like, I feel like I have better boundaries within my energy. I feel like I'm more confident to put people in their place that deserve it. I feel more just, like, in control of my emotions. Before, I was in this, like, what's the word? Limerence, chasing energy, where, like, my energy was just so focused on why everything isn't working out and chasing after people and things, whatever. I feel like I've, like, pulled my energy back in by like standing up to people and also just having a mental shift within my mind. Sorry, I need to do my dry shampoo because it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna let it soak in while I drive. Don't do this. Don't do things and drive. I always do this and it's pretty dangerous. But yeah, so I feel like I've had like a shift in my energy over the weekend, and I really feel like it's starting to like feel good within me, because my biggest enemy is me. It's my mental, and I've been struggling. I feel like you're constantly struggling with your mental health. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I constantly feel like I'm in a battle, and every single day I'm like fighting to survive mentally, which like, like, I don't think life was meant to be lived like that. But that's how it is for most of us, at least from what I've seen on like social media and stuff. I know a lot of people pretend. They like to pretend things are fine, but like I'm very aware of like people's emotions and their like childhood traumas and stuff. Like, I know that most people are struggling even if they don't admit it. And that's normal. Like, I'm not going to say it's normal. I'm going to say it's common, because I don't think it's normal to be in constant like distress, but I'm saying it's common in our day and age, because a lot of people just have like unprocessed shit and then they're just walking through life. And I'm really like, the point of my life right now, but also forever, is to take control of like my happiness. I don't ever want to feel out of control and have my happiness in the hands of someone else or circumstances. Like, it really is my goal with my spiritual journey, as well as like all of the confidence work I do and everything I do. It's all for myself to feel like joy, but also obviously I have a goal of like uplifting others, but in that I have to find joy myself to help others find their joy and find themselves and their confidence, right? And so that is like my ultimate goal in this life. And it's something I'm constantly pursuing. And I'm not going to sit here and say that right now. Oh my God, my water bottle. I'm so sorry, you guys. It keeps falling over. I'm going to put it up here. I'm not going to sit here and say that like right now I'm super like joyous all the time. And I don't think that's the point of life either. Like, you're not meant to be happy all the time. I think that's another thing that we always strive for, is like everything to be perfect and joyous. And if it's not for 1 second, like we think that we're doing something wrong, or we think the world, like that's me. Like, I think I'm doing something wrong if I don't constantly have a positive mindset, constantly look at things like in the best case scenario. But honestly, like, I think that's not realistic. I think it's good to pursue that, And I think it's good that spirituality and like mindset work helps you like learn that. But I don't think you should be hard on yourself if you're not there, because you're a human being. Human beings have emotions, including anger, sadness, grief, like every fucking emotion, happiness, like whatever. We have every emotion. How are you doing yourself a service by only allowing yourself to experience one emotion? If you really think about it, it goes back to when you were a child and when you were upset, and instead of expressing your emotion or being allowed to, your parents would tell you to stop crying. They would tell you to like go to your room and don't cry in front of people, or it's not that, or you're being dramatic. Like it's been ingrained in us since children to like push those emotions away, and that's why everyone in this world is so uncomfortable with crying, expressing themselves, like being there for each other, because we're not used to it. We've never been taught to do that. And I feel like I'm going off on so many topics at once. Like, I don't even know where I was going with that, but I'm just allowing myself to yap because I feel like I'm speaking some truth bombs here. But let me freshen up my hair. Me driving with no hands on the wheel. Like, okay. I could easily just do this when I get to work. Okay. You know what? Let's be safe. I'll do that. Anyways, the point of what I was saying is that before, like a couple weeks ago, before I had the shift, I was struggling, right? And now I feel like I'm finally allowing myself to experience life. Like, I felt like I was struggling to even like survive mentally. And I had this realization, like, okay, I need to experience joy in my everyday life. I need to stop waiting for this big thing to change. Like, I kept feeling like, oh, there's going to be a person that comes into my life, or I'm going to get a new job, or my YouTube is going to take off. And I just saw a sign that says joy, which I want to talk about those signs in a second. But I keep waiting for this like big grand shift outside of me, and I was consciously aware like it starts within me, but I for some reason couldn't get there. And then I've had this shift where I'm like, oh my god, the joy literally starts with me. And I had a realization about my energy. Like, I'm a very creative person that sees the beauty in everything. Like, I'm a Libra. Libras see the beauty in everything. They find a way to make things pretty and cutesy and like girly. And I'm like, oh my god, like I love to paint. I like art and stuff. Why am I not just like putting that energy in everything that I do? Like everything that I do, in my food, in my appearance, in the way I treat people, in my job. Like, you don't have to like save that stuff for certain moments or for certain things. And I realized, like, holy shit, like I need to stop like holding back my like pure like raw passion and energy that I have, because I have it when I'm in relationships for people. I have it with certain things, but it's often like you get stressed out by like the rat race everyday shit that you forget that you have free will, and you can literally like put your beauty and magic, your spark, your essence into everything. And everybody has their own, right? Like, everybody has their thing that makes them like you, and you can put that in everything. And so I had this realization, like, holy shit, I need to decorate like everything in my life and make it like sit. And I know I think I talked about this a little bit in my last video, but I ended up painting my bed this weekend. So I put like pink hippie flowers on my white headboard, and it looks so fucking cute. And previous me would be like, oh, I need to have everything like minimalist and no, I'm like, why? Like, it looks so cute with like a little pink accent. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm gonna decorate my desk at work to keep me like grounded, because work is one place where I often feel like really disconnected from myself. I'm like, okay. And I just started thinking of what are these areas of my life that I can like citify, beautify, make it like passionate and like creative. Because if I don't make the changes, nothing will change. And I finally feel like I'm taking my life by the reins, by the fucking horns, by the steering wheel, and I'm like making it mine. Another way that I can explain the shift I had in my mind is I was thinking about like life as a video game, because I do believe we're in a simulation. And I'm like, okay, if I am in like, say, a sim game, like let's say I just logged in and I was dropped into this life, and I'm kind of like looking at all the things I have. Okay, I have this car, I have this in my apartment, I have this job. What would I do with it? If I was playing a game, I would try to make it like fun. Like, if I couldn't change things like physically right now, how would I make it like exciting? How would I romanticize it? And so I just started thinking of that, and like all these things in my life that I need to romanticize and be excited about, because it's my life. Like, you can sit here and be upset that you're not where you want to be, you're not where you're at, whatever, or you can be like, oh my god, I actively chose this, either subconsciously or through my actions. I chose all of this, so I should be excited about it and make it mine. Like, this is my life, and get excited about it. And I'm so happy I'm in this energy, because this type of energy is the exact energy you need to be in order to start like making things actually happen. And it's not like I wanted to be in the energy I was in before. Like, I actually felt mentally blocked, and I felt like I had like a blockage removed by having these revelations. And that's why I feel like sorry to sound like a druggie, but I'm not. I actually don't do anything. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. But once in a while, I will take these substances to alter my state, and it always benefits me. Whether it's shrooms or just a gummy, like, it always makes me have these realizations that help shift my mindset. And that's what I think they should be used for. They're not supposed to be abused. They're not supposed to be used every day. They're supposed to be used to help you have these realizations and pull you out of this rat race mentality. Like, holy shit, I have free will. I'm a fucking like human being placed here on earth with this magical energy, and I can literally do whatever I want with that. That's what they're fucking used for. Hey, you guys, and another way that you can help shift your energy is by doing things outside of your daily routine. Okay, so I also had this realization, like, holy shit, like, okay, I have this life, I want to start doing new things, I can't be waiting for someone to do it with me, I have to just do it by myself. So I went on Groupon. I don't know if you guys have that like in the States or anything, but it's like a website where you can find like coupons, deals for different things. So you can do it for restaurants, for spas, for like any activity. Basically, they have it on there. So I made a list of all these things I want to do, and I went on Groupon and I got packages for everything, because basically your reality, right? Your reality is everything that you think and that you do, okay? So first of all, your reality is a reflection of your thoughts, but once your thoughts have manifested that reality, then they perpetuate the thoughts, right? Like, you're always going to the same job, you're always talking to the same people, and if you don't take control of that, eventually like your thoughts will be controlled by that environment. Like, if you don't take control of it, of your own thoughts, you'll be controlled by your environment. So a way to help shift this is you do something outside of your daily routine. You go somewhere new, because guess what going somewhere new does? It literally is a door opening to an entire new reality, a new set of people, new conversations, a new energy. Like, let's say that there's somebody that like you're not very active, like you want to work out more, but you're like, oh, like I'm too scared to go to the gym, or blah blah blah, and you're always just going to work, going home, you're not really like talking to anybody, and then you're like, okay, well, I don't know how to shift my energy. Then you either join a gym or go to a workout class. You are literally going to an environment that's completely different than the one you're living now. One with all these people that are working out all the time, a new huge group of people that you have the ability to have like a new conversation with. And guys, conversation literally leads to so many things. It leads to connection. It leads to them telling you a piece of information. Like, oh my God, like I just had this realization, like, holy shit, like one of the keys to shifting your energy is literally like forcing yourself to do new things. And like, so I signed up for all these classes, and I'm really fucking excited about them and where they're going to lead me, because I'm in this optimistic energy right now where I'm like, okay, every person I meet, everything I do can lead me to something else. And that's so fucking cool. Like, it can also awaken things within you. Like, let's say like, oh, you go to the gym and you discover that you're really good at, like, you can discover new things about yourself. Like, I'm going to do a pole dancing class this weekend, and I'm so fucking excited because I've never done that. I'm terrified as fuck, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna meet some girls maybe my age, or just like positive feminine energy, and I'm gonna find out that maybe I'm good at pole dancing. Like, that is so fucking cool. Like, I'm just in this energy. And also yesterday, oh my God, there's so much traffic. And also yesterday, I was telling somebody, like a customer at work, and then they started like telling me in their city how they have this place that like does all these classes, and I was like, oh my god, now I have another place where I can find classes, because I got to the point on Groupon where I was like, okay, I can't really find anything else I want to do, but I know there's more things I want to do. And so this is the thing I'm talking about, is like, if you talk to people, if you experience new things, it brings new community, and that's what I'm looking for too. I'm looking for like people, but I'm like, how am I ever supposed to meet people if I never do anything? Like, and I didn't want to do anything before, okay? Like, I didn't want to do anything. I was in this hermit mode. I wanted to be alone and find myself, but now I don't. My energy has shifted. I really, really, really want to fucking experience life. And I don't think you guys know how big of a deal this is for me, because my entire life since I was a child, I've been a super anxious person that couldn't really do anything like without my sister or without a friend being there. Like, I don't like doing things. I'm a homebody. I'm a motherfucking Taurus moon. I'm scared of I'm really scared of leaving my comfort zone, okay? And so the fact that I'm in this energy where I want to take control and do this is huge. It's a huge shift, and I'm just so like, and I know that this is how this is normal. I feel like this is how normal people are. Like, they just do things and they go out there. But like, if you didn't grow up like having your like confidence really like nurtured, you're not used to doing this. You get used to your comfort zone. You get used to oh my god, there's so much traffic. You get used to like just doing things and telling yourself like, well, it's fine, like I don't need to do, and it's like, no, like I want my fucking life to change, so I'm gonna change it. I'm not waiting for some magical thing from the universe. I'm the fucking universe. I have the power. It's all within me. Anyways, I feel like it's time for me to end this. I said what I needed to say. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know like something down below that you want to try, something new you want to do. It could be anything. It could be a new recipe. It could be anything. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here. If you like my vibe, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!